Now, actually, if you don't mind, we will proceed with the next session because we know that we are a bit late. So the roundtable number 2 on education will be led and moderated by Caroline VIAROUGE. So please, Caroline. And I also would like to introduce panelists for the session. Jaroslav, MASILKO. I'm really happy and glad that you come. I met you in Munich in September and you touched my heart. It's not easy because I'm from Ireland, but yes, you did it. Thank you so much for coming. And I also would like to introduce you. Jaroslav, he is working continuously in the field of quality and quality management since 2000, yes, and actually started as a customer and supplier quality engineer, as well as quality auditor for Bosch and other companies. And right now he's also a training auditor for ITV 16949. We know how important these standards and requirements for all automotive industry, but also he represents not only these quality issues, but quality and education issues, but also Czech Association for Quality. So I think, you know, nothing is occasionally, and here in a Škoda production site, we definitely should be in a good contact with Czech Quality Association. So please, yes. Well, the next speaker, Oksana, YURCHYSHYN. Thank you so much for coming. Kyiv Polytechnic University, and actually Oksana, she's a very important person, and I really like that right now, you know, I do remember my kind of professorship in Kharkiv Aviation Institute, and it was difficult to find such an open-minded person. Oh, so great. So Oksana YURCHYSHYN is the current director of the Department of Research and Innovation Support at the National Technical University of Ukraine, Igor Sikorsky Kyiv Polytechnic Institute. Her area of expertise lies in the field of intellectual property and patenting, commercialization of research results, and building relationships with potential consumers of innovative developments, including the Digital Innovation Hub, which they have in this institute. So, and she's also heavily involved in the development of Kyiv Polytechnic Institute Innovation Ecosystem. Thank you very much for coming, and may I also say that you didn't come with alone, that you come with a vice rector. Yes, thank you so much for coming. It's a really great honor to have you. Nazar. This is another legendary person which I'm really happy to meet, at least in person. And I also follow all your activities online, and at least it's a great pleasure to see you offline. Professor Nazar Podolchak, head of Administrative and Financial Management Department, and CEO of Tech Startup School, CEO of Scientific Park, Lviv Polytechnic University. Thank you so much for coming. And Nadia. And of course, we always try to combine, you know, experience and, of course, expertise from universities, from startup centers, and from business. Nadia SHABAN, the star of automotive industry, not only in Ukraine, but worldwide. And I do remember in a Bayern Innovative meeting in March 2023, one girl came to me and said, "Do you know Nadia SHABAN?" I said, "Yes, I know. I'm a big fan of her." So Nadia SHABAN, she's HR director of Leoni company, has 19 years experience in human resource development. And actually, as I know, you are also awarded with a lot of awards in human management. Yeah. So thank you so much, Nadia, to join us. Well, and I also would like to share some experience from myself, so I also will join this session.
Okay, changing the topic, we're going to talk about education. Education is a very important topic when we're talking about innovation, when we're talking about business development, because, I mean, we can accelerate the technology, we can develop businesses, we are into a new space, into a new era, thank you. And to be able to run it, to be able to design it, operationalize it, and manage it, we need to have the right skills. We need to have the right skills and the right people. And the way to do that is to very much think when we're developing this technology about the people and making sure the people get the right competences. So in EIT manufacturing, this is something we also look at, and we work with all our partners to make sure we are identifying the skills we need today, but more importantly also the skills we need tomorrow to be able to succeed in this transformation. I'm going to go very quickly through some slides because I think you've seen a lot of slides already today. Just a snapshot on the different offering we have in the education and the different topic we are addressing. In EIT manufacturing, so first of all we have a platform which is named Skill.move. Skill.move is a platform where we are co-developing with our partners, with our university partners, some training material to be capable to upskill people on the various topics we have in the new manufacturing space. So additive manufacturing was mentioned earlier, robotic, AI, programming, but also the soft skills we may need to be capable of implementing what we have to do tomorrow. So platform we offer to the corporate partner. We can design training material for a corporate partners, but we also offer this platform for individuals who are willing to upskill and reskill. Another tool we're using in learning is really the LEDAM. LEDAM is a training program we offer to high-level researchers. Because we have PhD people, extremely smart people, who are maybe being out of the education level for some time, and we realize that the intergenerational exchange of researcher is also a way to make sure that all this brain power we have in the corporate world, in the academia world, is always up to speed and thinking forward with the different knowledge area we believe is important to have. And you have a list on the main topic, which obviously a new topic in the manufacturing space, and we want people to be up to speed with. Teaching and learning factories. You saw a very nice video earlier shared by Klaus. This is very much a program we're offering. We have in partnership, you see many names with different learning factory place where corporate can come and say, I have a challenge on this specific application. Can you help me? Can we show what we could do? Can we train people into doing it? This is very much the concept of the teaching and learning factories. We have a master school, a master program, again, with a university partner, which we have co-developed. We also have a PhD program, which is not written on this slide. And here this student as well is a way to offer and to propose these skilled people. And we really worked on this program by bringing not only the engineering competencies, but also the entrepreneurship mindset, and also the soft skills that come with it. So we're trying to think of what are the kind of engineer we need to build the manufacturing space tomorrow, and this master program and PhD program is a way to address it. And women, so topic close to my heart. I think that's how Olga introduced myself. I'm not only just a pro-woman in manufacturing, but it's true that it's a real topic. It's a real topic because we know that diversity is a key lever for innovation and agility in organization. And the manufacturing space is been a traditional space for some times, and we are, if we look at the numbers, a sector which has one of the lowest ratio in women. It's only 32% of women in the manufacturing space. So really leveraging the woman, supporting the woman, empowering the woman is something which we take very seriously, because this is also a way to leverage innovation, agility, and prosperity moving forward in the manufacturing space. So we have different programs which are listed there. Strada is the main one. It's really for women leaders in the manufacturing space to help them, providing the tools, the coaching, and the help that is needed for them to really grow and empower and take the leadership tomorrow. And Deep Tech Talent Initiative, I'm going to move straight to the next slide because I think it's just talking by itself. EIT Manufacturing is very proud. We are coordinating the Deep Tech Talent Initiative. It's a European Union request, part of the new European Innovation Agenda. EIT took the endeavor and EIT Manufacturing is leading this program. So Deep Tech, we are committed to train 1 million European talent by 2025 on deep tech competences. So you can see all these names. These are all what we call the pledger, which are very much the provider helping us in developing this material. And we have some Ukrainian company helping us there out of the 95 pledger. We have already 710,000 pledged talent, and officially we already trained more than 100,000. We started the project less than a year ago. So we're very proud of it because this is an area where we know we have a gap in competences, and we see a clear momentum with also all the partners all over Europe contributing and helping into filling this gap. That's about it for me. I'm going to leave the floor to you to tell us a bit more about what you do in the educational space.
Thank you so much. So thank you to be here. Thank you for the invitation, Olga. And you said we met each other on IAA in Munich. And I want to start my presentation with this short story. So we meet each other because of I work for this company which is behind me, for the Czech Society for Quality, and you will see that we are the license partner of VDA and VDA QMC. And I was there at IAA to visit stand of VDA QMC to look what they provide, what is new, and in the journey to this stand I met this wunderbar lady. And we start to talk, okay, so we as Czech Society for Quality, we are in the education pretty well active in Middle and East Europe. And since more than 2 years, we have the idea and we have some dream to expand a little bit and to support you here in Ukraine. And then we talked to each other, and after that came the invitation for this event. And I'm here. So, Olga, you also touch us in our heart, and thank you for it. So now, who are we, and what we can offer to you here in Ukraine? So nobody knows how big is the universum, but everybody knows where is the middle point of universum, and it's in Czech Republic. So it is this small dot. So if we go a little bit more in zoom, so exactly the middle point is in Prague, and there is located our company. And who are we? So the Czech Society for Quality is important, independent and non-political company. And we are the license partner, as I said, of VDA QMC. We are also the license partner of EOQ, as European Organization for Quality, in Czech Republic. We associate a lot of stakeholders which are interested in quality and not only in automotive industry. So currently we have our 1,000 individual and 70 collective members. One of the big member is Škoda car. What are our main area of interest? Of course, automotive industry. It's our really main focus. But not only in automotive industry, we are on the way. We also are in healthcare, food, forestry and agriculture. We are also in public sector, and information and technical standardization. What are our area of interest? Of course, integrated management system. If we talk about integrated management system, it doesn't mean only quality, but we want to connect everything together, means quality, environmental, safety, risk and security, and so on. Then we are also on the way in the excellence tools, so-called EFQM, and some special services which are tailored regarding the education and some development of our stakeholders. As I said, license partner of these two big key players in quality and education in Europe. And we make also our own trainings. So it doesn't mean that we make only the license trainings, that we make only something what we have contracted with our license partner, but we have also our own trainings which we can tailor for our stakeholders. So it means we can offer you the tailored trainings, of course, off and online. So nowadays, and Corona bring us one big opportunity. It was that we changed from this offline to the online trainings world. Of course, what we offer is our trainings in different languages, not only in Czech language, not only in English, but our trainers talk a lot of languages. And of course, we can make the offer for you, of course, for free, but tailored offer. So it means you tell us what you need, what you want, what is your point of interest, and we can tailor this exactly for you. Some of our bestsellers, so you know that I'm auditor and I'm pretty proud that we are in bestsellers exactly in the topic of audit, so VDA 6.3 or IETF, as well TISEX as the information security. Last days, very modern topic. We also make some conferences, and I want warmly welcome you to our two biggest conferences, which we have in 2024. The other topic what we can offer to you are some publications, manuals, some booklets, and so on. In Czech, in English, in German. So, last but not least, we make the certification of persons, we make the certification of the systems, and we make also the certification of products. So my time is over, but I finish with two slides. So who are our license partner? I talk much about this. What are our customers? The main customer of us is Škoda Car, but you can see here a lot of companies, not only in automotive sector. And if you are interested in education regarding the quality and not only quality, don't hesitate to contact us. So we are here whole day, so you can meet me or my boss, Julia, as the head of our education. Many thanks for your time, for listening to me.
Thank you very much. So they put a time over. We have a timing there, and you can see it's getting red and time over there. Okay, it's for people to keep an eye on it. Please tell us how you are helping in the educational space.
Hello, everyone. I'm presented Kyiv Polytechnic Institute. Today, my English not perfect, but I'm working on it. Because my today short speech will be in Ukraine. Thank you. Київський політехнічний інститут, думаю, знають, чули принаймні багато хто. І сьогодні ви мали можливість із нашими випускниками успішними познайомитись. І я коротко презентую те, що в нас є сьогодні, з чим ми працюємо, як і працювали останні роки, і які в нас є плани і перспективи на майбутнє. Університет традиційно, як і більшість, напевно, що університетів, займається навчальною діяльністю, але наш університет працює в тріаді навчання, досліджень і інновацій. Що стосується навчального процесу, то ми намагаємось якнайбільше в навчальний процес вносити дисциплін, які стосуються і покращують навички наших студентів стосовно інноваційного розвитку. Наші студенти в рамках своїх магістерських робіт виконують, намагаються принаймні показати результат як стартап-проект. В нас є дисципліни, які читаються для всіх випускників магістратури, це там і інтелектуальна власність, і стартап-проекти. Ми проводимо підвищення кваліфікації для наших викладачів, які також стосуються презентування їхніх розробок як інноваційних розробок. В рамках досліджень і науки наша екосистема, інноваційна екосистема університету складається із наукового парку, інноваційного холдингу Sikorsky Challenge, науково-дослідної частини і департаменту, який очолюю я, який намагається підтримувати викладачів, студентів в інноваційному розвитку. І на сьогоднішній день саму систему роботи і досліджень ми зробили такою, от як сьогодні господарі цього прекрасного місця казали, що коли вони планували і будували цей завод, вони зробили запас. Так само і ми. За цей період, який, може, не найкращий був в Україні для інновацій, ми побудували структуру. В нас багато чого зроблено в плані організації науково-дослідної роботи, і ми готові працювати зараз навіть, напевно, що на більшій потужності, ніж працюємо. Сьогодні в нас в університеті навчається, як ви бачите, близько 25 тисяч студентів, у нас є багато науковців і генеруються стартап-проекти. Основою нашої інноваційної екосистеми є Sikorsky Challenge Ukraine сьогодні, який складається або працює за системою входу ідей, які йдуть від студентів, від компаній. Навчаються вони в нашій стартап-школі, виводяться проекти на фестиваль інноваційних проєктів, надаємо послуги із захисту інтелектуальної власності і за можливості далі акселерація здійснюється таких проєктів. На сьогоднішній день ми нашу мережу поширили по всій Україні, наш досвід Sikorsky Challenge, і як ви бачите, що в багатьох містах України є і стартап-школи, і є інноваційні кластери міст, де ми працюємо із пошуком, розвитком і виведенням стартапів. Щорічний фестиваль, який відбувається за тією річною діяльністю Sikorsky Challenge Ukraine, ви бачите на слайді, що ми зростаємо з кількістю стартап-проєктів, і в цьому році, місяць тому, в нас був 12-й фестиваль Sikorsky Challenge, і результати були непогані, не дивлячись на ситуацію, яка зараз є в Україні. Зараз ми намагаємось, напевно, що будь-яка навчальна діяльність, вона обов'язково повинна бути пов'язана з практикою. І на наш погляд, одним із таких шляхів, який буде корисним і для університету, і для української екосистеми загалом, це розвиток Digital Innovation Hub'ів. Декілька років тому ми заклали фундамент Digital Innovation Hub в КПІ. Партнерами були Асоціація підприємств промислової автоматизації України, зараз це і Український кластерний альянс. І перший крок роботи нашого хабу – це був проєкт БОВІ, в рамках якого ми працювали з компаніями 4 і розвивали їхні інновації з TRL 5.7 до TRL 7.9. Успішно завершили цей проєкт і зараз знаходимося на наступній фазі. Думаю, багато з вас чули, що Міністерство цифрової трансформації України оголосило про конкурс, поки сам умови конкурсу не оголошені, стосовно європейського цифрового хабу. Конкурс на отримання такого звання, на отримання підтримки від Європейської комісії. 2 роки в Європейському Союзі ці процеси відбувались. Багато країн мають вже єдіхи, і ми також хочемо стати єдіхом. Ми плануємо сформувати консорціум нашого хабу, нашого університету з хабом Київського академічного університету, але Європейський цифровий інноваційний хаб – це хаб, який складається з багатьох партнерів. Тому сьогоднішнє моє звернення до тих, хто тут є. Якщо хтось бачить себе і хоче працювати разом з нами на майбутнє, запрошуємо до нашого консорціуму. Це може бути різні ролі в цьому консорціумі. Ми відкриті, готові до перемовин і сподіваємось, що в нас вийде все. Дякую за увагу.
It does work, yeah. Thank you very much, Oksana, for the invitation and for all the explanation. We're going to set a challenge here on this podium. Let's see if we don't see the sign time over.
Okay.
On the next
I will try to keep in the time. So, my name is Nazar Podolchak. I represent here the Lviv Polytechnic University, and not only Lviv Polytechnic University, because I am responsible for innovation ecosystem that was a part of the Lviv Polytechnic University, but right now it's bigger than only one university. The main our structure, startup school, is start from the Polytechnic University, and now we develop of innovation ecosystem based on the higher education institution, and I will show you our case, and I think it will be interesting for you. So the last our recognition, it was Lviv won the third place at the European Capital of Innovation competition in Marseille. It was two days ago. I was part of the team, and exactly our case, Tech Startup School, and case of our scientific park exactly was one of the core in this our application. So it's a big result for us, I think, and big result for our city and big result for Ukraine, because you know the first place it was Lisbon, second place Warsaw, and third place exactly our city Lviv. So we have the 100,000 euro. It's not only recognition, it's also money, and you know it's a good bonus for future development. So how it looks like now, our innovation ecosystem in Lviv Polytechnic University, we start to work with the children, because we very well understand if you want to have the good innovation, entrepreneurial focus people, you need to start from the child. Yeah? And we start from the child, we create different STEM centers in our region, and next year we also will be start to build also in our region. Also we have the many of the educational program. Right now it's more than 30 educational program. Each program has focus on the target groups. Each program is free for everybody, and each program has the donor who pay all the costs. Also, we have the good spaces, because we understand that if you have the infrastructure, you have the chance to create something new, because garage, it's for the last century. Right now, people to demand a good infrastructure, demand a good equipment, and so on and so on. Also, we create city scientific park and also industrial park in our region. So what we are, first of all, it's the environment. First of all, it's about the people. First of all, we are not focused on transfer technology from university to business. First, we need to understand right now that business goes ahead. And it's really difficult to compare with the business. We need to transfer technology from the business to universities in many cases. It's not only story of Ukraine, it's story of all the world, because business goes away, and we need, if you need to be compared, we need to make transfer from business to university. So we start, as I said before, we started with the children, so we have the big UNICEF project, and we work with the children, focus on some STEMs and so on. Also, in our big projects with reintegration by alumni and Goverla project, focus R&D project with our partner from USA, TS, who cover all these expenses. We also try to focus on our public administration, try to share the best practices for our districts and for our small region to apply some innovation, to apply some digital solution and so on. Also, we presented our best practices in Kobe this year on international exhibition in Japan, and right now we have a good connection with our partner from Japan. One of the results, it's VIAROUGE Global. It's a company we started in our hub, and it looks like our right now our innovation ecosystem. So 2 scientific parks, some industrial park, and some tech startup school, like educational unit for children, for students, and we open for everybody. We not focus only on our Polytechnic University. We not do barrier. We invite everybody who wants to be creative, innovative, and work together with us. Thank you.
Thank you very much, and thank you for the timing. Perfect.
1 additional minute for me. Thank you for the possibility to share the experience from the business perspective. Okay. I see my presentation here, but okay. I was suggested that I stand up, that you can see me better. Just maybe for our foreign guests, I would like to mention from business perspective and as a Ukrainian that Ukrainians are really well-educated nation. And just an example, we are a production company and we have a majority of our work is just manual routine work, but we have around 80% of people, employees, who have higher and secondary educations. I think this is a good sign for you to know that really the education system in Ukraine is really good, but for sure there are challenges that we have to face, and I think in each and every country you have it. And Leoni have an experience in Ukraine already 20 years. We are quite long in the Ukraine as an automotive company, and we have come already through a lot of challenges, also with the challenges in Ukraine concerning the education, concerning the qualification and skills of candidates. And what is interesting here is that we decided that we can do it by ourselves as a company, and we have a really good prepared onboarding system, and we have a really good prepared training system for our employees, and a very big percentage of candidates and our employees we can prepare in-house, so we can do it independently. We just need the general basic knowledge, but being already in the region for quite a lot of time, we decided that we can do something also for the region. That it would be a little bit selfish that we only educate employees for us. And we went also for the cooperation with the universities, with institutions, with colleges, and even the last year with schools. So we haven't been only to kindergartens, but maybe there we will also be. So why we decided to do it? Because this will be from our side as a big company in the western part of Ukraine, as a social project for our young generation, and it will be also a preparation to match the business need and the qualification we have on the market. So as you see here the history, we have started our pilot project with Lviv Polytechnic University. This is the most, I think, the closest university to our location. And we have, together with the departments where we had a particular interest, this was quality department, this was automatization department, where we found a common projects where education curricula were updated, so to say, tailored to the business needs. So we started to integrate into a classical education curricula the topics which we're interested in. And so a lot of our experts are now taking part in lectures in the university and talking about the topics we have interest, like quality, automatization. And additionally, we have opened a laboratory in the department where the students have the possibility also to have a practical training so that they can receive not only the theoretical knowledge, but also needed skills. The next university was, then we went to the Polytechnic College in Kolomea, then we went to Ivano-Frankivsk National Technical University of Gas and Oil. And the last project, it was already in the time of the war. We went also to schools. We just wanted, it was more social project. We just wanted to make a lot of positions, a lot of qualification more, how to say, popular, that people are really have interest in the automotive business so that we can educate children already from the school time. We do it in a form of game where students just during their workshops can play game and can receive a lot of needed skills for our business and in general I think for the life. As I mentioned, the aim of the project was to match the needed skills for our business with the available knowledge on the market in the university, and this was also our contribution to the development of our country, because to have updated base in the universities, in the high schools, to have really innovations, promoting innovation, promoting also close cooperation between business and university, know that not in such a way that university is just doing something, business just doing something and no connection. So this was our also the task to cooperate all these parts, and the aim was to bring everything for the future generation in Ukraine. So even in the time of war, as I mentioned, we didn't stop. We continue to develop our cooperation with additional departments, with schools, and maybe not far away will be kindergartens. What projects do we have? I already mentioned we have 3 types: higher education institutions, colleges, and schools. And what we are doing, we are tailoring a curriculum. We are opening laboratories where we can practice. We are also inviting students to take to have practice in our companies, and we also are taking part in the diploma projects of our students, where we are selecting the best students, which we afterwards finance, and they can also do a good projects that and we have already the case that the students of Ivano-Frankivsk University also won the contest, an international contest that was held in Poland. For colleges, we have also workshops. We have equipped laboratory with our equipment where all the needed skills are being trained by the lecturers that who were before trained with our trainers locally in our plants. At schools, these are equipped workshop training rooms These are trained schools, workshop teachers who are really playing during the lesson with the pupils and also in such a way bringing the automotive business among the children and among their parents. That is the process how we, together with the professors of the university, are discussing together the curriculum, and we see a really both side effective collaboration where either we as a business and university really spend time to update the curriculum to the needs of the business. You can see here equipped laboratories. This is our students, the best students, and their testimonials about the cooperation with us as a business. And what topics I would like to pay attention here, we are suggesting for the moment the most required topic: quality, automatization, because we also want not to speed up our business, to update our business, so we need quite a lot of specialists in automatization, and in this direction we are going to continue further. Engineering, HR, and these are our students and pupils. I'm out of time, so thank you very much.
No, you didn't win the prize on the not seeing the time off, but thank you very much, Nadia.
Thank you.
Last but not least, Olga.
Thank you so much. Taking an opportunity also to talk about education and actually importance of capacity building of our automotive and mobility industry and actually industries as a whole. So I also would like to add that you said already that we have very good education in Ukraine. Yes, but there are a lot of gaps. And of course, there is a lot of gaps in, ready-to-use specialists for automotive industry. But what I would like to start with, that even having such experience in, being 20 years experienced business trainer and consultant, of course, when the war, full-scale war invasion started, of course, we start to support our businesses as much as possible and mostly on volunteer base. And what we have started is, of course, this is the biggest, I would say, what we have right now, but what we have started with, of course, is connected with automotive industry in Europe, and I do remember actually a call of Oleg Boyarin, who said, well, we should replace all productions in aggression countries into Ukraine. And the first meeting, which was in March with European Automotive Cluster Network, we started exactly with this message. So we never had a message that we are begging for something. We started with the message that to support Ukraine, do business with Ukraine. And this is actually one of our vision, the vision of Ukrainian Automotive and Mobility Cluster, which actually really we see Ukraine as attractive automotive and mobility country, industrial country. And of course, to reach it, to have it as a vision, of course, we do have our strategic goals. And first goal, which we really working hard on, and is also one of the goals of this event, is really to show that Ukraine is an attractive country for automotive and mobility industry. And of course, we do interested in localization, and I've forgotten to say from the previous week, which we had a common booth, national booth of Ukrainian Automotive and Mobility Cluster, we met a head of purchasing of Skoda, who said that we have a big plans for Ukraine to produce and increase Skoda production in Ukraine, but we do have also plan to have localization in Ukraine. And you know what does it mean for many industry and actually Ukraine, for industry of Ukraine. And they asked me, so please, make a list of companies who has VDA. I said, well, okay, we will. That is why, of course, one of the goals of our cluster is to increase capacities of our companies and to actually to increase their knowledges. What does it mean, automotive standards, and what does it mean, VDA? Well, again, just some slides about our internationalization, about our participation in the first goals. Of course, yeah, we are quite active in many events. I don't know how many, it's already more than 50 probably offline events and a lot of online events. But I also would like to say that on 24th of March 2022, we have established, and we are, as a cluster, we are co-founders of Ukrainian Cluster Alliance, which, as you see, become a member of a partner, networking partner of ET manufacturing and many other very respectful organizations. So just some pictures about Automotive Procurement Forum, about actually the first Economic Global Impact Forum on Ukraine, where Nadia also had a chance to speak, and our companies. So we were the first to showcase our unbreakable, resilient companies to the world, how we proceed to work, how we proceed our deliveries. But what I would like to start with, of course, with capacity building of our companies. And what we did, we not just were, traveling around Europe, and not only Europe. We not only initiate cluster regions. I do remember how I was running to the plane and push the button submit. But we also, again, we understand that to attract partners, to attract investors, we should show really capable and skilled workers. This is what we also start to work. So this year we become a part of Automotive Skills Alliance. And you know that this is a year of skills. And we also, as Ukrainian Automotive and Mobility Cluster, we have signed, and actually the only one cluster who signed this Pact of Skills. And yes, and we have launched e-learning platform. Thanks, Elena. Thanks, Natalia. Thanks, another Natalia who didn't join us today, but I know that we put a lot of efforts to open this platform. Actually, the first one, e-learning platform on automotive, for automotive companies in Ukraine, and which is supported by GIZ. And actually the only e-learning platform which you could use for free. So there are only 5 trainings in quality management systems, mentorship, technological process according to control plan, 5S, innovation and Kaizen. But again, these are trainings. It's not just short 5 minutes video, it's really trainings, and really could give you probably first basic skills, but unfortunately right now we couldn't find it in any university or any professional schools. And it's really needed, and it's really requirement, and it's really common language between all automotive industry all over the world. So just to finish what we are doing here. Well, first of all, we are building our ecosystem. We are building our innovative manufacturing ecosystem, and with, of course, the most and biggest drivers, because we are all talking about resilience. But I should say that in Ukraine, resilience is based on human-centric approach. And I'm pretty sure that exactly Ukraine and Ukrainian businesses and Ukrainian automotive businesses could really be a showcase for the whole world how resilience could be built on human-centric approach. So thank you so much for your attention. And well, join us as Ukrainian Automotive and Mobility Cluster, who hasn't joined us yet, because most of you, of course, are our members. And yeah, looking forward for our next step of cooperation. I really like this word of cooperation, and I do remember in Košice, Cluster Meets Regions, the speech of Prime Minister of Slovakia, who said that cooperation is our future. Our future is cooperation. Thank you so much, and yeah, we are finishing this session.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for all the panelists who joined today. I think, I mean, Olga made an amazing conclusion, so I'm not really going to add much to that. I think it really showcased that you have already many things happening in Ukraine and also outside of Ukraine that are capable of supporting you in this journey of skilling and upskilling a talent to build this future industry. Thank you.